Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Frank. American Eagle Rises. What's going on? Thursday. Oh, sorry, I don't have my. I just got back from a walk not too long ago. I normally close my blinds so that people don't see what the hell's on in this room here. I forgot to turn it. It's actually really nice outside. That's the west side, so the sun's going down. It's a nice. We'll call it late summer, early fall. It's actually, I don't know, like 65-ish, but in the sun it feels really good. Fall's my favorite season, so. And the cold's almost gone. Yeah, no, it's like a couple more days. It's just this lingering, a little bit of a sniffy, a little bit of a hack. Every once in a while the cough is pretty bad. So, all I gotta tell you is don't get the flu, man. Like, this is. Man, I haven't been this sick probably since early 2020 before all the lockdowns. Yeah, actually, I don't. In between there, I don't think I got sick. Maybe just maybe twice during that whole time. So, anyway, man? I don't see anything super crazy going on today. Real quick in the financial market. Let me check. I looked before I left, and it looked like it wasn't going to probably change, but who knows, right? Oh, by the way, don't buy a Powerball ticket. It's like 1.7 billion or something. That's crazy. Yeah, so the Treasury yield, 10-year, went down 4 more basis points, so it's moved considerable this whole week. And it hasn't been down here since early May. Yeah, so with 10-year being this low, I don't know. Let's see, we could have a reversal any time now. But that, and the DXY relative strength did gain a little bit. So, ironically, gold and silver didn't quite like that. Silver went down 1%, and looks like gold about 0.5%. Nothing major, but, and then SPY got a little pop. Which from yesterday, those numbers were flipped around, and that's kind of what I suspected. Bitcoin can't just it can't get over 112, but it doesn't seem to go under 108, so it's kind of in this little range. But the 50 days moving down, the 200 days kind of leveling off, so. I don't know about the rest of the cryptos. I almost don't care. Bitcoin looks like it's sort of consolidating. So we're going to continue to make the little nibble, the little biting method here. So outside of that, then the only thing I see going on is they got like Bernie Sanders' face like, woo! RFK Jr., he's. It's like the senator, they got like darts and shit, and like, RFK Jr. is like the goddamn, they're trying to pin the tail on the donkey, whatever that stupid game was called. What was it? How did that game ever get started? Some birthday, like, oh, hey. It's probably from like the South or something. I don't know. It'd be interesting to look that up. Yeah, and it's funny too, because like I can't get this news at work, but it says General Motors plans on shutting the plans for the new Bolt, which is I don't think that's accurate. Now we did pause our one plant down in we call it D-Ham, but in Hamtramck. It's in Detroit, so it's called D-Ham because it's like Hamtramck in Detroit, like right next to it there. So I think actually part of the plant, it's like it used to be 2 plants, and I think they built together, so like technically they kind of go over the city line or something. Whatever. I don't really go down to that plant. I haven't been down here since what, 2004, maybe 15. Yeah, I think 2015 was probably the last time I was in that plant. I think I've been to. I'm trying to remember the last plant that I went to for General. Oh, that was long. That was Lansing. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was last year. Yeah. So outside of that, though, lots of just dumb stories here that they want us to. Yeah, even the MSN, they got these are the dumbest. These are they could. This is news. Yeah, it says GM cuts Bolt EV production plan as tax credit loss looms. No, we're still gonna make the Bolt. We were making it in Lake Orion, so we were planning on shifting it. So I don't know. We should just keep making it at Lake Orion. What? Whatever, guys. Yeah, they do all these weird. I don't know what. The General Motors says it's running out of money, but it keeps spending money, and it's just like turning it on fire and just. It's like they should. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I don't know what the hell. Maybe they'll listen to this video and be like, "Oh, we gotta get rid of that guy." Come for me, bruh. Yeah, I was like, yeah, these are just the stupidest things. Yeah. Anyway. So, guys, how is everything else? This is going to be another one of those dumb videos where we don't really get to talk too much about anything. Man, I don't know. I'm sort of like, even though I'm kind of in good spirits right now, I'm also like, I don't want to say down. It's just, man, I just was walking. I'm just like, man, I don't want to do anything anymore. You know, I started thinking like, oh man, maybe I should just sell my Camaro and, you know, just, I don't know, man. I just, you know. Because like I was like, oh, maybe I should go get some of my fruits and stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, that's just for breakfast. And like, you know, especially like this last couple of weeks, I haven't really ate a lot of breakfast. So, and then like pretty much like 2 of the days at work, I fast, so I don't eat it there. So I'm just like, you know what, how about I don't even eat breakfast at work? You know, and then do I need blueberries? Like, I guess not. I like putting it in my thing. Or in my oatmeal for breakfast, but if I'm not eating oatmeal, if I'm not eating breakfast, then I don't need those, right? And then I have like these little, I don't know, I call them oranges, but they're not. They call them clementines, or they look like micronized oranges. Because I don't know what, I tell you one thing. When I was a kid, oranges weren't the size of grapefruits. Like what the hell happened to them? And it was funny because grapefruit are huge, but like at Sam's Club, the oranges are like, they're kind of big, and I'm like, that's kind of weird. But I like the clementines. It's funny because there's 2 versions of them. They come in those little things that says cuties or something like that. Like every once in a while, they're like, I call them the normal size, and then like every once in a while, it's like they're even smaller. So it's like takes 2 of the small ones to equal the normal one. But if you want like what an orange is now, it's almost like you need almost 3 of the clementines to eat a normal orange, and then I think you need like 5 of the little dinky ones. Yeah. So we're not. I'm just gonna stay home. I'm not gonna worry about, because I'm like, all right, what do I really need? And I'm like, well, I got, you know. It's like, I don't need to get anything at Sam's Club for food. I don't know. I've been trying to like lose weight, so I'm not eating food. I'm just like slowly starving myself. Yeah. You would think I'd be like skinny as I mean, I am losing weight, but you think I'd be like, you know, oh, what the hell? You'd think like my face would. That's a whole nother thing. Like, why is it on screen, guys? Like, sometimes my cheeks look puffy. Like, I don't. And right now, because of this beard, this is starting to look kind of fuller. I don't know. I don't like it like that, but anyway. So yeah, tomorrow I won't have this. I've been wearing this because I go walking. I'm like, you know, it's already dirty, so just wear it and put it in the wash. So we'll probably wear something else tomorrow when we go walking. So then you guys get to see a new shirt. Need a little water. Have I had to blow my nose? Have I had to cough? I don't know. You guys are checking chick. Outside of that, yeah, guys. So I don't know. You guys had a kind of a weird funk too. I don't know. It's one of those like, what's your purpose? What are you here to do? It's like, hopefully we're here leading you, right? Like, hopefully we're entertaining you. Hopefully we're trying to show young men. But I'm just saying in general, man. Like, it's rough out there, man. Like, trying to find. And to think, we got so many young men and they're just all alone. And man, I tell you right now, man, I don't like this. I know if you guys listen to Raymond's channel, like he doesn't mind being alone. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to say he's not lying, but I think he wouldn't mind having a friend. I just think he's just right. Everyone's kind of nutty these days, so he's probably just like the chances, right? I'm more like, hey man, if we jive or whatever, then that's fine. But I mean, that's kind of the one thing, right? Trying to find someone that isn't like a complete simp, or it's not a communist. That in itself is actually pretty hard because the people that are like us, we don't go around publicizing, right? We don't, hell with it. One of you guys on the channel might be like down the road for all I know. We go walking and we just pass each other, right? But, we wouldn't really know, right? But trying to find someone that, that you can at least just have a decent like I remember back in the day, man, it would just be like, hey man, one of us would just come over to someone's house and be like, yeah, all right, let's just shoot the shit for a couple hours and have a couple beers. That's literally all it was. Right? We would hang out when, oh, hey, let's work on our car. All right, or whatever that was, right? But, yeah, when I was younger, it was like a game or something like that. I got a buddy of mine. That's what we try to do every once in a while. But, both of us are pretty busy, and he's got his deadline going on right now. So he might be busy for another couple of weeks. And that is crazy, like his April. But there is like a deadline of not quite, kind of like a little bit more than a week. The 15th of September and then October, because there's corporate and then there's extensions from personal which go into October. Anyway, you probably know more. Hey, Chad Elkins is he's a CPA guy, right? But yeah. So I don't know, guys, what's going on. Leave a comment. Lame video, right? Just and if you made it this far, it means you're one of the true the Marines. And I appreciate you stopping by because I feel like I don't even want to do these videos anymore. Anyway, man, hopefully tomorrow's better. It's at least Friday, right? So, but it's not payday. Damn it. We just got paid not too long ago. I want more money, damn it. We all want more money, right? All right, we found the stop button. See you guys later. Bye.